In this lecture, we are going to discuss input method. This input function is used to accept user inputs from keyword. The read your data from the keyboard. Right. It allows us to prompt the user for input and store the entered value in a variable. Like a syntax, var name equal to input as a method. Here you can place your prompt message like enter your value, enter any value like a prompt message. It is not a mandatory, so it is an optional. This prompt message is an optional, and it is used to display to user as a prompt for input. Like suppose we are a equal to input, we are not providing any prompt message here. Like a user may enter what type of value he want to enter, integer, either he want to enter text, so he need clarity. So what you can mention here, enter any number, either enter age. So this type of message we may pass to user. So after executing this input message, after executing this input method, the program will wait for user response value from the keyboard. Once user entered value and press enter key, the entered value is read as a input and assigning to the variable. Just you observe, I want to execute. So here I want to take a equal to input, enter any number, enter any number. So here it is a wait, it is a, here the program is waiting for user response. Suppose I want to enter 56, it is a value stored. Like you observe, print of a, it is a 56, and you consider type of this a. So here it is actually, it is a string. Directly initially it converts like a string only. If you want to get as a integer value, then you can use integer method like a typecasting. You are explicitly converting. Suppose 56, the a value is stored 56, then you observe type of a, it is a int. This way we are converting. So here input method is takes a value from the user. Name equal input, enter your name. When input method is called, it displays a prompt message. This is your prompt message. It displays a prompt message to user, and user entered the text. User entered the text. What text? He enter his name from the keyboard. Input can be any string of characters. Here what user entered, input always written as a string. He enter 56, he enter number, either string, whatever. It can be stored like a represent like a string only. So by default it would be string. And if in case we are not prompting anything, by default it is not allowing. Suppose a equal input, we are not prompting any message here, then how it responds? You observe abc equal input. So we are passing here, so it is waiting, but we don't have any message. Actually there is no prompt message. So what should I enter? Srikanth. Suppose I enter Srikanth and I am printing that print abc, then it prints. So here it is allowing for basic without prompting. By default it stores your data in string, even you entered numbers. That is also you remember. So if you want, by default you required integer values, either you required float values, then what should you do? With the help of float, either int character, suppose variable name, int constructor, either float method, float constructor, you may pass input method, input and input. In this way we can convert what user entered data, it will be convert to integer, and here also what user entered data, it converts to float. So that values can be stored in the variable. So how many variables here we are storing? Only single variable we are storing. Suppose we are having three variables, a, b, c variables are required. So generally how I can get the values a, b, c? A equal to input and b equal to input and c is also input. So it is a three number of lines, three lines will be takes. But with a single line, multiple variables can also be collected from the keyboard, collected from the user. So how it can be possible? With the help of a split. With the help of split method we can get that. So here input enter three values dot split by space. Suppose I entered three values, then it is allowing. Suppose I enter four values, it cannot allow, it can be error. A comma b comma c, three variables I am going to take here. So input enter three values. Suppose I am not using any split method, then you observe three values, 53 values here, 56 space 56 and enter. It is an error, it is not allowing. So again I do this print. So here with the help of space, how many values we can enter, that is our wish. It allowing number of values are allowing, but when you press enter button, it can be too many values, value error will be occurred. So when you are using the split method, it is a possible we can enter three values at a time. Three values, suppose 56, 89, 78. So three values. For clarity, print A, print B and print C. So same way we are going to 10. So I entered. So here 89, 78, 56. So these are A values. So like it prints. When I am doing a four values I entered, too many values, it is an error, value error, too many values to unpack. So expected 3, it gives a clear information. So multiple values we entered here. I want to collect user input as a sentence. But I want to print like a characters. Then how it is possible? Then you observe input text equal input enter any string. So he entered. So that could be words equal input text dot split. The entire value will be splits. Print words in tens. Print words in the sentence. For word in words print word. So for clear understood print input text. So enter any string. Welcome to Python world. How I entered. So it is a convert to, actually you entered, this is you entered 4 strings, right? So these are two statements and your word is convert to, your sentence is converting to words. Here one more issue is also there. So what is that? Here in this way we are specifying int float. By default input method by default string. If you want to collect integers, int method, and it will convert to float methods. So what you required you can get. But some situation we need to accept the all type of values from the user and we convert to our type, and what he entered we don't want to restrict. That situation what we can do. And if you want to do expression, if you want to do calculating, suppose 2 plus 3 plus 4 and 2 into 5, we want to do this type of operation. This is an expression, we want to evaluate this one. So how it can possible? With the help of eval function, evaluate and execute dynamically generated Python expressions and code dynamically. So here I want to execute eval function abc equal eval function input enter any value and print abc and print type of abc. So 3 values we pass. So when I am doing executing this, so I want to enter 56. Then it is a integer. Again I want to enter like a true I entered. Then it is a boolean. So we are not specifying here anything, integer type and float type. Again I am entering here 56.78. It is a float. So evaluate method, what user entered, it reads the data and it can specify the type of the value, right? And again I want to execute this. So if you want to enter string, you put double quotes, but directly it not works. With the evaluate function, you want to enter any string, that situation you can specify like a double quotes. And what is the major benefit of this evaluate method? So here expression equaled 3 plus 5 plus into 89. So this is one expression. I want to execute this. For that result equaled eval expression. Then I want to execute this. So suppose I tried this one. So what, it is an empty string we are getting. So I want to print result. I want to get this 97. So this is an expression. We are converting to eval method. This expression will be evaluated and we are going to print that with the help of that. So suppose I want to do that result equaled evaluate input enter arithmetic expression, and you want to go with the print result. I want to go here. I want to execute. So here 89 plus 96 plus 89 into 45 divided 89 96. We are getting this. This is expression, mathematical expression. based on precedence operations, precedence rules, it will be going to evaluate. This is a benefit of evaluate method. So with eval method, what we do here with this eval, what enter data it accept and do mathematical or arithmetic expression with the help of this evaluate. I want to rewind. With the help of input method, we are collecting data from the user and we can convert with the help of int and float, with int and float, and also we can collect the multiple values with the help of split method. And with evaluate method, we are going to not converting what user entered, it allows. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.